This meeting is being recorded.
And that's pretty much it. And like I've got the Tibetan Book of the Dead and stuff, so I really enjoy the concepts of Buddhism. I don't know. It seems to me that like Mahayana seems like the most fundamentalist version. Like it seems like the closest to maybe what was the original basis for the religion, whereas Theravada seems to have added a lot, and then Great Lands seems to have added a lot.
No. You say in the reverse way.
So Theravada is more the original, and Mahayana has added more. Okay.
You say in the reverse way. So don't
Yeah, but Great Lands has a lot where it seems like, I mean, doesn't everyone become a god in that one, and you get your own planet?
Not God, Buddha.
But you get your own planet to be a Buddha on?
Yeah.
That seems like excessive, because aren't you supposed to be going towards nirvana, which is like non-self? And wouldn't being a Buddha of a whole planet have like some self attached to it? I mean, maybe not because you're a Buddha, but so you're like different. But
okay,
that one seems the most religious to me. Great Lands.
So this is up to you.
Yeah.
You have to, that's why people claim Buddhism as religion, but it's up to people how they approach to Buddhism, and they can utilize Buddhist meditation to calm their mind, to enjoy their life, to bring their own happiness for this life. And if you don't want to search more, that's fine with them. But if you're a spiritual person, you can move further into the traditions. So there's plenty of ways for people to work forward in this.
That's really cool.
So you say your dad read some Buddhist book, or he considers?
Yeah, he started reading like Buddhist texts. I guess probably back whenever I was a kid. But he actually was over in Afghanistan as a contractor, and he said that that's whenever he really started to like use meditation a lot more, because he like was away from his family, and he had to like basically detach himself from us for a couple of years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was like, it kind of sucked on seeing him, X amount of months out of the year. But yeah, I can definitely see how cultivating detachment like helped him in that situation, and how he definitely values that.
Yeah, but still, you need to be careful, right?
Yeah, well, you can't just like go move out onto the mountain.
Be careful. For example, let's say, unless you're single, unless you don't have much obligations, otherwise, if you're tied up with some kind of obligation, you could not run away from those.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I definitely see. Like, I wonder if there's a lot less Buddhism over in maybe the West because of the preoccupation with matrimony so much. It seems like, but there, I mean, that's over there too. Oh, so can you hear me?
Alexa, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Hi.
How you been? We will talk about the other things. How you been?
Been well. How are you?
Yeah. How is your work so far? You enjoy the work?
Yeah, I think so.
You have any question for me about your work? If you can stay back. If that's your privacy, you can stay back and ask me.
Oh yeah, no. The only question I might have is about the assignment that's due tonight.
That's fine. Don't worry. That's fine. That you can send. Yeah, they can send on the weekend. That's why we do. Yeah, at the beginning in the syllabus, I don't spell out, but I don't subtract the late submission. I just concerned with quality of your paper.
Right. No, it's done. I'm just not sure I've done it the correct way. I think you mentioned something about a condensed main theme, and I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
What about it? Is that what's about? What you talking about? The outline for your final paper?
Yes.
What's your topic?
My topic is meditation and its use in the secular world.
Oh, yeah. Have you received the rate yet?
Have I what? I'm sorry?
Have you received the rate? Have I read your paper yet? What's your rate?
Oh no, I haven't written. So I've written the thing that's due tonight. I haven't written the entire paper.
Oh, okay. So what's your question? What's your question then?
Just what you mean by a condensed main theme. Is that just like my topic?
Let me go back. Let me go
Okay.
back to your name so that I can see what you're talking about. You talk about your title, your topic, right?
Yeah.
Let me go back then. Yeah. Everyone can okay, just wait for me, okay? And I will try to respond to you guys one by one. Let me see here. What's your last name, Alice? What's your last
Miller.
name? Huh?
Miller.
Alice.
Miller.
Oh, okay. Um, wha- let me check this one here. So you talk about the topic, right? And the outline, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you have not submit yet?
I have not, no.
Oh, so your question is what? You need to condense the outline or what? What the, so if you have not submitted, I don't know what do you say?
Right, no, just that in the guidelines for the assignment tonight, it is to provide a structure of our final research paper, including a brief introduction, a condensed main theme, and a short conclusion.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what you mean by a condensed main theme.
Yeah. What's your topic?
Okay.
No, I mean not your topic. What do you want for your topic?
Right. Okay.
No, I mean that. What is the topic for your final paper? Can you tell me the topic of your final?
Oh, I was just interested in it. I think I've mentioned before I've been diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and I find meditation helpful to me personally, and I think that's fascinating.
So you say that your topic is how meditation can help you to overcome anxiety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you just write a couple of sentences about what you want to write.
Okay.
Not condense. Right. What do you want to write? And later on, are you a senior or junior?
Senior.
Senior. So you know how to write an abstract, right?
Right.
It's kind of abstract.
Okay.
So just write a few sentences about what you really want to write about this the paper.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Good.
Okay. Welcome. Yeah. Hi, Garnet. Right?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So how you doing in class?
Good.
Is you do better now?
Yeah, a lot better.
Much better, right?
Yeah.
Than the beginning of the semester, right?
Right.
So you get used up my reading style, right?
Right.
So what's your topic for your final paper?
It's kind of similar to what Alexa just said. Like pretty much mine was going to be like how meditation helps with overall life.
Good.
So
have you submit?
No, I was going to ask you a couple questions about it tonight and then revise it and turn it in tonight.
Go ahead. What's the question then?
Kind of like what Alexa just said. So we pretty much we choose our topic. Are we just writing this in paragraph form?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I think you answered pretty much all my questions with when you were talking to Alexa, so that helped out a lot.
Okay.
But
what else? Yeah.
I think
yeah.
I was just pretty much making sure. So how meditation helps with the overall Buddhist life, would that be a good topic to choose?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure that was a good one before I started on it. And
That's good.
but yeah, I think you pretty much answered all the questions I had when you talked to Alexa, because we kind of had similar questions, I feel like. So
You did pretty good on your midterm paper, right?
do what?
You did good on your midterm paper.
Yeah, I think I got a pretty good A on it, so I think I did all right on it.
Good. How about Alexa? You did good. You did pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I got a 71. So.
What happened? Your grammar
So I spelled meditation wrong.
What's that?
I spelled meditation wrong. I put mediation instead of meditation.
Yeah, make sure to check your spelling, your
Yep.
grammar.
Yep.
And so far, my grading style is fair for you guys.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I have only 4. Oh, who is the phone number here? 5.
Hi,
7.
this is Paula.
What's your name?
That's me. This is Paula Polo.
Paula. Okay. So you want to talk to me on next Wednesday, right?
Yes, yeah, we're meeting on next Wednesday at 2. Is that correct?
Okay. So, oh, you don't have your computer, iPhone with you?
No, I have just my phone. I'm on my way home. So I just wanted to at least get hear you guys talking and contributing to the class a little bit before I'm not home yet, so I couldn't access from my computer. I apologize.
Okay, so when you get home, you can log in to your computer, right?
Yeah, I'm almost home, so hopefully I'll get a chance to connect from the computer at some point in a bit.
Okay. Okay, so you have so why waiting for next Wednesday? You have any question for me about your work?
I do have a couple questions that I just want to get answers real quick. As of right now,
Yeah, go ahead.
As of right now, I just want to hear everybody's questions, and maybe that'll answer some of my questions, and it won't be as many, this long list that we have to go through. I just want to hear what everybody has to ask about this assignment tonight and everything, and then whatever other questions I have left, then we can go over those on Wednesday.
Okay. So you have any specific question for today, or you need to wait until next Wednesday to ask some private question?
I don't think I have any specific questions for tonight, at least not yet. Maybe when other people ask some questions, I will have some. But as of right now, I don't have any questions for tonight.
Okay. Hi, Julie. How you been, Julie? Can you hear me, Julie? Can you hear me, Julie? Julie, can you hear me? I'm afraid that she could not hear. Oh, okay. So anyone has question for me?
Yeah, I have one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So for that paper tonight, I know you do a lot of stuff based on like 300 to 350 words. Is there an estimate of how long you want our outline to be?
What do you say about the written response or
no? For tonight's thing that's due, is there a certain length that it should be?
For the topic and outline?
Yeah.
Oh no, here. Okay, so please read the guideline. You need to have the topic. You need to write short abstract, short introduction, outline and conclusion.
Okay.
You just follow that guideline. Okay, I based upon that guideline and group it to give you guys the rate. Okay.
All right.
Hi, Julie. Can you hear me, Julie? Can you hear me? Oh, how you been?
Good. I was taking a nap. I just woke up.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So, so far, how you doing in my class?
I'm doing okay. The paper helped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got good grade on your midterm?
I think so.
Okay. So how your work so far? You enjoy the writing, or sometimes confusion, or what? Or everything's okay now?
I enjoy the work and stuff. It's just confusing with, I guess, I don't always double check my grammatical errors, but working on that.
Yeah, most of you guys have that problem, grammatical error, right? Just check it before submit to me, right? Otherwise, I will have to take off the point. I don't want to do, but yeah, but that's the process of learning, right?
Mhm.
Let me move down back. Let me move back here. Let's see how. Okay. So you have a topic for final paper, Julie?
No, I don't have a topic yet.
You sure? Well, how you better? Otherwise, this is still late for you. Do you have any idea?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. How
I
about
didn't realize.
what's that?
I didn't realize that the stuff was due today,
Oh, okay. So please, please.
but I will work on that.
Okay. How about Paula? Do you have the final topic yet?
So I want to follow along with what I did for my midterm, and I would like to go in depth about talking how Buddhism can benefit, Buddhism doctrines can benefit everyone, regardless of whether they are directly Buddhist or call themselves Buddhist, or anyone in general can benefit from the teachings. So I wanted to do more research about that. Maybe once I do research, I might change my mind depending on how many sources I find, but so far I would like to talk about how Buddhism can impact everybody in general, regardless of whether they call themselves Buddhist or not.
But yeah, that's good. That's good. You can base on your midterm paper, but don't repeat much, okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Huh? You understand?
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Okay. Yeah. You can base upon your midterm, but yeah, but don't repeat much information from the paper you have done. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any more? Anyone have question for me? Is this easy to read the book? You guys right now, so far you guys follow the instruction, the guidelines easily, right? You have no problem to guys follow the guidelines instruction or the module week by week, right? Okay. So any one of you have done your field trip or go somewhere, I mean that Buddhist center? No. Who live in Louisville?
I live in New Albany, which is across the river from Louisville.
Okay, this is Field Buddhist Center in Louisville. If you want to have extra credit, you can visit and run a report. You can get extra credit there.
Okay.
I think you just type in Buddhist Center in Louisville. There's I think at least 3 or 4 centers.
Yeah, I think there are a couple.
Couples. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Any question for me?
Would that extra credit be eligible for any other Buddhist center? Because I actually just moved for the semester to South Florida, and there's supposed to be a Buddhist center like 45 minutes away from me. And I haven't gone and checked it out yet, but would we be able to still get extra credit?
Yeah, you live in Florida now?
Well, yeah, just for a couple months, and that's why I'm doing online classes. So yeah.
Good. Wow, that's great. That's great. That's why we have online class. So whichever Buddhist center that you stop by to.
Yeah, it would be the one in Okeechobee if it's still open. I don't know if it's still open.
Yeah, and write the report. Remember to include your picture.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
To include some picture of that center as well as your. Because actually, one of the reasons why I don't ask you guys to do the field trip, because sometimes some you live in the area that doesn't have any Buddhist center. But I'm teaching the same class in Houston. I require every student to visit the Buddhist center because over there we have plenty of centers.
In Houston?
Yeah, plenty.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so otherwise I would ask you guys to go. All right, and any one of you guys want to do presentation, final presentation online, it's up to you. Instead of writing the paper, writing the final paper. I think I mentioned that in the syllabus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do final presentation, you can record that, all right? You record, you know how to record, right? In Kaltura, right? You record that and upload instead of running the paper. That's good. That's okay with me. Some of my students from last semester, they did that. Okay, so I give you that two options: either write your final paper or do presentation. It's up to you, but let me know soon. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Any question? Any more question?
I do have a question. I live in South Bend, and I didn't find any Buddhist temples in the area. The closest one was in Chicago. I might be wrong, so I don't know if there's anyone who lives close by and might know of anywhere I can go. But I didn't find anywhere around the area.
I don't know. I heard that this South Bend. I don't know. I'm not. I don't live up that north side, so I don't know much. You can type on.
Okay.
You can type search online. And
yeah, that's why I wasn't sure, because online I didn't see anything, but online it's not always as accurate, so I just wanted to see if maybe anybody else knew about anywhere in the area. If not, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to double check that.
And if, let's say, if you happen to go somewhere like California, Houston, and so forth, there's plenty of centers you stop by to visit, so that you can write short report. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
You can get some extra points. All right. So
okay,
any more question?
Perfect.
Any question for me? Okay. Let me go on. And Levi, you want to explain for them about the Sunnata that we just discussed about?
Sure.
What's the Sunnata we just discussed about?
My the paper I want to write, and I do want to do a paper is, and not a presentation, but the paper I want to write is about sunyata, or the Buddhist concept of like nothingness or voidness or emptiness. And I want to look at it in the lens of being related to kind of like Western nihilism, but distinct from. And I want to examine the existential philosophy of Kajiri Nishitani, who is a Zen Buddhist monk who studied nihilism in like Nazi Germany. And he kind of had a lot of really interesting outlooks on it, and kind of was a lot more optimistic of on the concept of nothingness than say Nietzsche or what's his name, Heidegger was just depressed about the whole business. But yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to examine the concept of sunyata and look at exactly how it functions in the system of Buddhism and like all the branches too.
Good. That's a good topic, and like we just discussed recently, right? There's many people, they have misconception about sunyata. Emptiness doesn't mean that in the Western term we say, "Oh, I feel empty." That means I feel depressed, right? In that way, right? But emptiness in Buddhism is quite different.
Yeah, it's really interesting, because in the Western culture, it seems really like if you're empty, you're devoid of meaning or devoid of purpose. You're devoid in some nature, but emptiness in Buddhism is a lot more like you are at a point where you're able to better connect to the principles of Buddhism. So it seems like it's got positive connotations in Buddhism that are not there. And which I would say that, like, are you familiar with Kierkegaard, Dr. Hong?
I'm not sure.
The Danish philosopher.
I'm not sure. If you type it, I may recognize him.
Let me type. I may have not spelled it correctly, but he talked about how life was pretty much meaningless and that we created our own meaning. And it seems like you could apply that to Buddhism, is that there's no fundamental if there is no fundamental meaning, then the Dharma is a really good meaning to have if you have to make one. Not that it's,
that is good, you know.
Yeah.
You have to understand that in one way, we so attached to things, right? We so attached to material lives, right? In order to cause someone deny everything, right? Deny even the existence of life. So in Buddhism, we go to middle way. So not in either way, in either side of nihilism and attachment. We recognize that's why emptiness. That's why the idea of the sunyata or emptiness is come about.
Okay.
Emptiness does mean that nothingness, right? Emptiness means we are interconnected. Make sense? And but in that sense, we cannot stand alone.
Well,
that's
it's
emptiness about.
And it's interesting that in Western philosophy, like I think Heidegger says that we have to examine being and nothingness as separate things. And that doesn't really make sense because it seems that they're both one thing with different phases. And that's kind of what the Buddhist aspect of sunyata kind of says, that there is an interconnected dependence on each from the other, almost like a symbiosis. Whereas like Western rationalism did not view it that way. I think that's kind of a fallacy on its part.
All right, one thing I want to mention before I move on, that yes, in Buddhism, especially in the revelations, it's mentioned about the illusion of life. Right? When someone achieves the state of mind, nirvana state of mind, or they recognize the illusion of life. So that's why some people, they say, oh, life is meaningless. But in Mahayana traditions, it's go beyond that. Yes, with ourselves, physically, we could not live here forever. Right? Let's say we live up to 100 years, 110, and that's all for our life, physically. And mentally, according to Buddhist psychology, we have perception, we have feeling, we have consciousness and so forth. So this is no real ego that we are attached to. But when we achieve what we call the Buddhahood, that we activate our Buddha nature, that is the real essence of our life. That in my heart tradition is about what we call the Buddha nature, the good nature that we have within ourselves.
Okay.
Did I get my points?
Yeah, I think I'm picking up what you're putting out.
Okay. The Buddha nature, the good nature, or the pure nature that we have within ourselves. The anger, the craving, and so forth, they come and go. But the pure nature, the peacefulness of our life, right? The peacefulness, the kindness, or all kind of virtues is within ourselves, and then they last. I mean that they are our essence, our existence. We say that. That's why in Mahayana tradition we try to activate that kind of Buddha nature, or good nature within ourselves, by deleting or by transforming all kind of what they call mental affliction, greed, hatred, jealousy, and so forth. You guys get my point?
Yeah.
Okay. Any more question before I move on? All right. So if you don't have questions, so let me on the what do you call the Kahoot like last time, right? So that you guys can get some extra credit, right? And by the way, whoever log in the this Zoom today, you get 15 point, right? Right, 15 extra point, right? Yeah, it's good for you guys. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, let me share my screen so that you can play with the Kahoot. All right, and after the Kahoot test or quiz, if you want to ask me any question, just stay back, okay? And today is the second online meeting, and that's so far semester. And after that, you can ask me by ask me a question by email and so forth. Let's see. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Right, good. And we played last time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just turn on. Just use your cell phone. So again, so the first place you got 10 points. Second place you get 5 points. First place you got 3 points. Okay, end of this time. Please type your name. Use your first and last name so that I can keep your attendance record, so that you can get one of you get 15 extra, okay? Yeah, type your first name and last name, please.
So I don't have my computer with me. What is that?
Oh, the number. Can you go to Kahoot? The number is.
No, I don't even think I can use data while I'm on the phone. No, I don't think I can join anyways. I'm sorry.
You got home yet? Are you still
Yeah,
driving?
I'm almost there, but
You still driving?
it's okay. Yeah. Well, I'm in the car.
Okay. Oh, actually, only 4 of you, huh? Levy, can you log in?
Yeah, I had to download it and set it up. I don't have a
You
Kahoot.
don't need to download anything. Just type in here, kahoot.it, that's all.
Wait, it's what? Oh, Kahoot.it? Oh, okay.
Kahoot.it. And enter
I'm
the
a fool.
That's all. You don't
Yeah,
need to-
I will do it now. Immediately.
You got that?
Yeah. Seven, 8, 1.
You got that, Levy?
Yeah. All right, there
Good.
we go.
All right, only 4 of you. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good then. Go. Here's some basic question. Yeah. Buddhist right speak does not include what? Oh, only 2 answer? Only 2 of you respond? Only 1 right. Okay, Garrett. Okay, it's easy question, right? The Rabra traditions does not accept my high concept of what? Karma, Buddha nature, reincarnation, Maitreya, or future Buddha. Be quick. Oh, only keep only no one make or Buddha nature that I told you. That I just told you about the Buddha nature, good nature. That in Theravada tradition they are some accept that, but in higher tradition, we advocate that that type of nature. All right. Garnet, you still on top. Okay, next one. Presently, the three collection of Tipitaka still exist in what? In what form? We studied before. In what form? Chinese, Sanskrit, Tibetan, Korean, Tibetan, Pali and Sanskrit. Which form? Okay, only one right. Tibetan, Pali. Okay. Yeah. Alexa, that's good. Okay. Next one. The causes of suffering are what? I think we learned from beginning of the semester too. Are what? Greed, hatred, severity, illness, craving, and arrogance, aging, hatred, and cheating, and so forth. Oh, no one. Yeah, this one here. No one got right. Greed, hatred, and stupidity. All right. Next one. So Alexa is still on the top. Okay, the Buddhist eight consciousness is defined as what? A transmission consciousness, a storage consciousness, a control consciousness, a memory consciousness. Wow, you guys so slow, huh? Oh, okay. No one got right, huh? A storage consciousness. The idea is that the consciousness store everything, store information, so all the information that we have seen in the past. The information like we store information in our computer, right? A hard drive, a C drive, and so forth. And after we're done with our life, that type of storage consciousness, we move on to the next life. That's why in Buddhist view, there's some gifted children, right? They came back and they remember something they have done in the past, whether they talent in playing music, math, and whatever, because they got use of those expertise in the past. That's why they could play that type of games or music nowadays, right? Okay, so next one. So, Alexa is still on the top. Good, keep up, okay? All right. Bodhidharma carry a shoe represent a metaphors of the what? Duality, non-duality, transcendence of dualities, manifestation of non-duality. Be quick, okay? Transcendence of duality that go beyond duality. Oh, two of you got right. In Buddhism, like I told you, we have to stay away from attachment and nihilism. That's mean nothingness. When he carried the Zen monk, he carried that shoe. One shoe on his shoulders, it represents the transcendence of duality. Go beyond the duality. Okay. Next one, Garrett, that's good then. Okay, keep up. Question number 7. According to the Lotus Sutra, Avalokitesvara, a compassionate Bodhisattva, can transform into what? 2 transformation, 22 transformation, 32 transformation, or 12 transformation? How many? Yeah, 32 in the according to the Lotus Sutra. Oh, no one got right. Okay, so next one. So Garrett is still on the top. Okay, question number 8. Vipassana leads to what? Calm, security, and jhana. Memory, suspense, 5 hindrances. Focus on ever-changing object. Focus on single object. Which one? No one got right. Yeah. Focus on every changing object. That's called vipassana. That's mean insight. So whenever you move your mind to, it's like use the flashlight, right? Whenever you move the flashlight, wherever you move the flashlight, you see that spot, right? That's what they call vipassana. What called insight meditation is about. Okay. All right, Janet, you still on the top. Question number 9. Buddha Dharma's body does not mean what? His teaching, his transformation body, his eternal body, his sutra. Which one? I think we covered this before. Oh, let's see. Only one got right. Who is this? Yeah, his transformation body. So his Dharma body includes his teaching, his eternal body. That's mean what they call the Buddha nature too. And his sutra represent him, but not his transformation body. All right. So, Louis, Livy, right? Good. Okay. Keep up. Okay. This is the last question. All right. Ashoka sent his children Mahinda and Sangamita to propagate Buddhism in where? Easy. China, Sri Lanka, Burma, Thailand. It is the question. I don't know. If you read Buddhist history, you recognize that. Where? Let's see. Only one got right. Sri Lanka. Wow. Okay. So who will be top? Oh, Alessa, congratulations! Wow, you got 10 extra point. And Livy, right? You got the second place. And Garrett, you got the third place. You got 3 points. Okay. Levi, right? Levi, yes. I say you right?
Yes.
How can I say your name?
Yeah. Oh, it's Levi.
Oh, Levi. Sorry.
Yeah.
Levi. Okay. Good then. So you guys got extra points. Sorry. What's the name? Julia. You could follow Julie. Julie.
Yes.
You answer some question.
I answered some, but my phone keeps glitching. It doesn't work well when I'm like actually using the phone and trying to do other things. So.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right. Anyway, that's why it's so good that you get some extra points. So from now until the end of the semester, we will not see each other anymore. But if you have questions about your work, your final papers, whichever, just email to me. If you have problems, we can set the schedule to talk. Okay. All right. Any more questions for me? If you want to stay back to talk about your problem, whichever, your paper, whichever, you're welcome to stay back. Okay. Any question? Otherwise, this is my plan. Is I just want to come and talk with you guys. See if you guys will need my help, anything or any question. All right. Okay. That's all. That's all. I want to show you guys tonight. Okay. So let's see. Paula, is that Paula?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
You got home yet?
Yeah.
You want to stay back and talk instead of Wednesday, or do you prefer to talk on Wednesday?
I want to talk on Wednesday because I want to review everything, like the syllabus and everything, and make sure I have all the questions. That way I don't go back and forth.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Okay. All right. That's good then.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any question? Yeah. Go ahead. Any question?
No, I don't have any questions.
All right. Good. If you don't have question, you're welcome to go then.
All right. Have a great day.
So thank you. Thanks for coming, and you get some extra points. Okay. For your comment. So good luck on your paper, final paper, and let me know any question, anything that occur in the class. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
I know one of the people mentioned that they were using what they did their midterm on and just like elaborating that for their final paper, where I focused on like the stress reduction therapy. Can I like use that as the topic for my final, like how Buddhism and like the psychiatric world therapies.
Is that your midterm paper about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I take that and also use that for my final paper, or do I have to find something completely different?
What do you get? You get good point on that midterm paper or what?
I got a 66 out of 72.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I told someone else, right? I told that you guys can use the midterm paper, but don't copy the whole paragraph that you have written. Makes sense? You can use the idea and elaborate or expand out the ideas, not that you use as that sense and that you submit before. Because you know what? Because when you submit to the Turnitin, they will cut that. Even this your writing. Yeah, even it's your writing, but you need to elaborate that. You need to expand or revise in any way that that you may not encounter problems when you submit to Turnitin. All right, so that's why with me. Okay.
Okay.
Good. All right. Thank you. I'll see you then.
Thank you.
All right. Alice.
Okay. Bye.
Alexa, you want to have a question for me?
I think so.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
we discussed earlier the condensed main theme. I also had questions about the introduction and conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I went ahead and wrote the introduction and conclusion for my paper. Is that what you're looking for, or are you wanting more of an introduction? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as I understand what you want to talk about in your paper, and at the end of the paper, what you find, what you understand about that whole paper. Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure if what I have will work then, because I wrote like what I'm going to use for my paper, my introduction and my conclusion.
Yeah, you can use as one.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that for the topic and outline or topic and structure, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use that introduction and conclusion, but you have to expand out. You have to elaborate more instead of that.
Yeah, I did.
You got
I included my my outline.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine then.
Yes, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that is all of my questions. So
Right,
thank
good.
you
So
very
good
much.
luck then. See you then.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay. Thanks. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.